Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We are here in the Grand, and we are just going to go and turn in the quests that we picked up. Turn in the quests that we've done. We did several. We did around Kilsorrow Fortress, around Burning Blade Ruins. We also rescued Corky over there. We've got to go and see the Nezingwari Safari over here. And we've got several more quests up around here. There's another one up there. We've got lots and lots and lots of quests to do at the moment. So lots of things to keep us busy.
Must not give up.
Excellent. Did you happen to locate this Lantressa creature that the stupid one's letter mentioned? Regardless, we must press on. I have gotten reports of more ogre activity that must be dealt with at once. You made a strong showing, Grundorn. Are you ready for more? I have received reports of a large contingent of boulder-fist ogres hidden in the twin clefts of Nagrand, northwest of here in the Halani Basin. Venture forth to the clefts and deal with the remaining boulder-fist ogres.
Peace for you.
Peace for you. Okay, we got one more to do up there. What else we got? We've got... Oh, it's this guy here.
Live another day.
Live another day. Well, Grundorn, are you all talk, or do you have something to show me? You're starting to prove your worth as an ally and combatant. Keep up the good work. There we go, level 69. Reputation with Kurenai increased by 550. We're now friendly with the Kurenai, which means that we can now start doing the more war beads quest. It's just every time you pick up 10, you can go and you can hand them into him.
Must remember the light.
Hang on, what did he say there?
Come back sometime.
I used to be known as... Is that Lolol? Until a secret vote was passed around town that resulted in me having to change my name. It was either change it or go the same way, or go the way of Corky. You would have done the same. What do you think of my new name? Huge improvement, right? By the way, check the bulletin board if you're looking for work. There's obviously references here. The Lolol bits and the Moi Biff Jill bit. That there's obviously a reference here that I'm completely... I'm missing something here. I don't understand. This is definitely a reference to something, but I don't know what it is. Anyway. The crone has been slain. This is wonderful news, Grundorn. Here is your reward.
Luck to you.
Right, we've done that little bit there. Now we need to run in through here, and we need to speak to...
But...
Arikron. I'm really sorry about this human. He's always getting himself into trouble. I just wish I could put a leash on him. This is so embarrassing. Do you remember my boy Corky? You rescued him from the Burning Blade Ruins recently. Well, his curiosity got the best of him once more. He told me that he was going to investigate the Boulderfist menace for Uncle Momor, and ran off to the Ogre Mounds in the Halani Basin north of here. Do you think you could track him down? I would be eternally grateful.
See you.
And then the seer over here is just... Oh, no, that's both of those quests, but they are to different zones. So they're not to here at all. Telar supply crate. Oh, that was the one that's up round there. There is... I'm sure there's one at the Kilsorrow Fortress, but I don't know when and how we're supposed to go and do that one. So let's go... Oh, before we go rushing off into combat... There's one thing that I do want to do. We've got food here that we can eat, but the other thing that I wanted to go and do was actually want to look in the mobile bank a minute, and I want to see what we got in here. So if we've got anything useful, we've got a whole load of meat over there. There's a scroll of intellect. There's various engineering and leatherworking and tailoring patterns and stuff. I'm really glad to see that people seem to be using up some of this stuff. That's it. That's perfect. That's what we want. Juliana is using stuff up. Torvol. I'm using stuff up as well. I know other people are. Keep using your stuff. Keep using up all of the different stuff in here. and keep it flowing. Keep it flowing freely. This is all here to be used. Things like Dark Runes restores a load of mana at the cost of life. Those are good for Warlocks. And Warlocks, well, they used to have an ability that did that. I don't know if they still do, actually. I think that one may have been removed. But it was a very cool thing. We had to keep sacrificing your own health in order to be able to keep casting spells. I used to really like the balance of it. But no, mostly what I'm after at the moment, we've got mail that's quite shiny, actually. There's an inscription bag there if you want to get into inscription. Just puts inscription items into that bag. It doesn't put anything else in. No, what I want to look at is, what's that? As crit and size. So that one would be good. A lot of these are higher level potions. Dark Moon Defense. I'll take that one. I'll have that. Haste. The Dark Moon ones are pretty good. And then we've got a load of level 8. Oh, there's a level 7. That's spell power. That's no good to me. Tincture of Deflection. Counts as a Guardian Elixir. Increases parry. We'll take that one as well. Defense. That increases armor and reduces your size. We'll take that one. Mighty Defense. Armor by 5 for 1 hour at level 70. Tincture of Precision. That is Critical Strike. No. Right, well, that'll do us for a minute, I think. We've got some major healing potions there. They restore 800 health, which, yes, not really a great deal for us at this point. We could do with more than that. So we'll leave... Well, there are actually a lot of them in here. We'll stack them up together. There's 18 of them in there. But I'm not sure... Yeah, I think we'll leave those behind. The smaller ones. We've got Precision there. That's Critical Strike again. Rejuvenation Potion, Mana, and Health. Now, that one might actually be useful. So we'll take that one with us as well. So then we go and we look in here. We want the Super Rejuvenation Potion down there instead of the Health Potion, like that. And then I've got these various other potions as well that we use. You can have 1 Guardian and 1 Battle Elixir on you at any one time, right? So that one is a Battle and a Guardian Elixir. That one is Battle and Guardian. That one there is just a Guardian. So that one doesn't do both. But we'll take that one there. We'll use that one up because we only got 1 of those. And then we'll come back and we'll use the others. And we also want to use up the bacon. So we've got 1 spare slot there, which I'll drop those into. And then we'll be able to carry on. Oh, hang on. One thing I will do. I got a mana potion there. That's no good to me. Okay, I've got my food boost. I'll drop that mana potion in there, because we're not going to use that. It's not going to do us any good at all. The nearest one is the Twin Clefts of Nagrand over here. And then we've also got several quests that we can do around that lake. But we'll go to the Twin Clefts first. And we'll do that one. And then we'll go and worry about the lake. At the moment, there are 15 guards remaining in Hala. You've got these camps around the outside edge, and you gain control of those, and then you can use those to bomb Hala in the middle. Very, very rare that you ever actually find anybody anywhere near any of them. We've got a Storm Rager there, but that's not the elemental that I was after. I wanted a... what was it? We wanted an air elemental for that other quest that we were looking at. The one that ended up taking us back over here. So, air elemental gas, that might be up there. But no, it's this bit down here that we want the Southwind Cleft. I can't remember where Corky went. Corky is here somewhere. I think he might be in there, actually. Boulder Fist, speak to Nezingwary, Murkblood Scavengers. Corky freed again is 5. Where's that? Oh, up there? Northwind. Oh, I see. Right, yeah, you got to go to the Northwind. But, well, didn't we have to go into... I got a feeling that we may have to go in this one in order to be able to get the next bit. Whether the key... I think maybe the key was in here, so we got to go in here first. And then you get the key from... It's almost always down in this bit down here, so I'm going to go all the way in. I'm going to throw that one down like that. And, oh no, there's just Boulder Fist warriors in here. Okay, let's start taking these down. Start working on this a little bit, shall we? We've got some boosts, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. And I can heal up a little bit there. I do... Ooh, I healed up quite nicely there. I do have that one as well. Keep throwing these shields down. Keep keeping everything going. As Boulder Fist warriors, and I need some mages as well. Okay. Oh no, I had 4 of them. There's 4 warriors, and we get a little... You can see kind of the quantities of Oshigun crystal powder you get and other stuff. And it can take you a little while. So no, there isn't a special guy in this one. I couldn't remember if there was like one special one here that we had to go and kill in order to get the key to free Corky, but I think we've got to go and see Corky first. So he's up in the Northwind Cleft. So we'll travel up there next. All we're going to do is we'll fight our way out of the cave, and then once we're out of the cave, we can come back in here and... Right, let's take him down. I'll interrupt that. We'll fight our way out of the cave, and then we can go to the Northwind Cleft. Let's take all of those out. Excellent. We get some ore over here as well. A bit of adamantite. And once we fought our way out of this cave, we will then go and see where Corky is being held. And he may have the next actual bit of quest. It would probably help if I healed myself up a little bit before I leave here. Let's just do that a few times. There we go. We're at full health. That's what we're going to need. And there's no special named ones there or back outside, I don't think. So I will take him there. Thought I was going to get 2 of them then, but apparently not. I'm going to get that ore as well right beside us. So I may end up having to fight some more in a minute. Keep going with this. Yeah, and again, like that. I do love the shield when it keeps proccing. It's absolutely brilliant. Right. That Northwind Cleft Key. So it was just, you just had to, it was off of random ogres. I thought it was off of any off of a named ogre, but it's not. It fell off of any ogre. Right. Let's just get outside. As soon as we're out, we can fly up to the Northwind Cleft, and we'll be able to let Corky out of his prison, because he's in the Northwind. The Northwind Cleft Key is the one that we wanted in order to be able to do that. Good. Right, take you down here, and then there's another one up there. What on earth was that? I didn't even get that. That one didn't even register. That one there didn't register at all. That hunter just came out and slaughtered the lot. He was attacking me. I'd done damage to him. It's hardly fair. That hardly seems fair at all. Still, never mind. He may have been trying to help me. He may have been... Ooh! Oh! Look! There it is! My first corium vein! We've actually found a corium. We got Eternium ore, Mote of Earth, Mote of Fire, Deep Peridot, and corium ore. Our very first corium vein. Oh, that was absolutely wonderful. Outland mining has increased to 31. I think that you didn't used to be able to mine the corium ore at all. It was just a thing you couldn't do. Not until you got to full mining, like all the way up. Bluefish. I have no idea if we can actually fish up the bluefish, because our fishing skill is very, very low. So we've not done a bit of fishing for a very long time. So we're going to sit here, and we're going to fish out this entire little patch. If it will let us. There we go. Icefin bluefish. We're able to do it. Even though we've only got 5 on our fishing skill, we were actually able to catch one of the bluefish. I thought that this would be too high a level for us. Apparently it is not too high a level. We can keep going with this. There is 6 on our outland fishing skill. And now we've got an inscribed scroll case. Those are actually quite good. They give you the different scrolls, like the strength and the stamina scrolls, the intellect. Obviously, we're hoping it's not an intellect. We want a strength or a stamina scroll. I think those are the only 2. I think you've got intellect and agility as well. There used to be spirit, because spirit was a big thing for priests. I am just doing one more fish right there. Oh, there's another bluefish school over there. I think we might do a couple of fishing runs today. Just fish up a couple of them. There. There's not. We just get. Ah. So the actual nodes we can fish, but we only get weeds and rubbish when we're not mining the node. So it's the inscribed scroll of agility. That's absolutely no good to us. Completely and totally useless. But if I go over here, the bluefin school there, that one I can actually use, and that will level up my fishing just by a little bit. So we get up to, well, we may get as much as 12 or 13 coming out of this one. But just fishing in the surrounding waters, it appears that we're not a high enough level at the moment with our fishing, which is a little bit of a shame. There's no I don't think there are like major bonuses for doing lots of fishing in Outland. Oops. Whereas like Northrend, there is a mount that you can fish up. I've already fished that one up. But there are some others. See tattered cloth, because we're not high enough. You get the rubbish drops if you're not high enough in a particular zone. There are some in... There we go. Another inscribed scroll case. 100 fish. Is that all? Torvald pulled up 1,000 fish the other day. We have not done very much fishing at all, have we? And that wasn't even a fish. That was an inscribed scroll case. But yeah, I have fished up mounts elsewhere. So I have managed to get some in Scroll of Agility again. I don't want agility. Agility is no good to us whatsoever. Why would you feel the need to give us agility? It doesn't do us any good. So there's the twin clefts. The other one is up there, but I'm pretty sure that we get the warriors and the mages up there as well. So we can go up and we can kill those. There's some more ore down here. Bit of adamantite right there. We'll grab that. Thank you very much. And then we've got a load of muck spawns down here. Those are they're no good for us at the moment. Fell iron over there. So we can go and grab that. Where is that? Is that up the top? Or is that down here? Oh, that's way down there under the water. Grab that. We have unfortunately been interrupted. So we just have to take out this muck spawn. I don't want to do too much with these muck spawns. We have to come back and kill these again later anyway, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I had to do this. Why are you attacking me? There was no need for that. I was just passing through. See, now I'm underwater, so I automatically get my subdued seahorse. If I come up above the water like that, as soon as I jump above the water, the subdued seahorse disappears. We can go up through here. We'll just weave in and out of the valleys here, and we go up there. We can go back to doing the twin cliffs of Nigrand, and we've got Corky up here as well. So we need to go right into this cave, ignoring the rest of them. We go right down into the cave. There. And we need to find Corky. Right, where is he? Where you at, Corky? Where you at? Jump on our little horse right there. Although we're going quite slow with the some of the stuff that we've got on us. We're starting to take a bit of damage. The ogres always concern me, because they do manage to do quite a bit of damage without you realize it. It's mostly, though, it's because they're behind us. They are behind us, and that is really going to sort of hold things back a bit. So let's get some stuff down on the ground here, and I've got some boosts. It would be quicker for me to wait for that and then use that, and I'll use that as well. Shield, keep the consecration down, shield again. There we go, that's more like it. We've got our various boosts and stuff. It's all helping. It's another one slain. And the shield again. Nice. We did alright on that. Heal up again. It takes 17 seconds for that one to cool down, but it's surprising how quickly that 17 seconds can pass when you're in the thick of combat. There's another one of the thingies. The necklaces. And yeah, if we're farming Kurenai Rep, you want lots of those. Lots and lots and lots of those. You want to be taking them out all the time. Right, we'll take you down, and it's just a warrior. I honestly thought there was a named one in one of these caves. Maybe I've got this completely wrong. I really did think there was a named one around here somewhere, though. Right, so we take these two down first. And then once we've taken these two down, we've got a mage back over there who will eventually run out of mana. There, now they've run out of mana, so then they come rushing in, and then they do their attacking. So that's what I quite like about the spellcasters, is it doesn't take them long to run out of mana before they start moving in. I don't know what smells worse, your feet or a dung-filled cheese and fish fillet. Well, at least he's, feisty. At least he's staying feisty. I gotta get 3 more mages, and then we've done that one. We still will have a look around for the air elemental gas. This is the last time I get caught, I promise. Bye. He's quite lively for one of the broken. A lot of the other broken don't seem all that lively. They seem fairly slow and methodical. That's how I would describe them. Fairly methodical.
I'm out of range.
I'm going to take that one, and then I'm going to go with you over here, because there's some more back here. I just want to try and get that if I can. You over there, and then I put that one down, and... I don't think I interrupted that. I think he actually got his spell cast off. Still, never mind. We'll take these two down. I've got one more there coming up behind. He's come up and he's joined the party now, and then I can do that.
I need a target.
And it's just him against me, and he's only got his fist, and he's run out of mana, poor chap. That must be really frustrating for you. Good morning, my king. May the power of the light help you smite your enemies. I don't know what you're talking about, Torvald. You're on the dark side, you are. See? Look, dark side. It says right here, it's all Frith's fault. But he was led to the dark side by Torvald the Reaver Slayer. Talk to me about the light. Right, I have adamantite, I have slain my enemies, and I have said hello to Torvald. It's his fault. He's the one that led me astray. It's entirely him that led me astray. Nobody else. Put that one down, and I was going to wait until he started casting on me again, but yeah, it didn't work. Right. There's another one down. We can escape. I'm not... What's that over there? Adamantite. It does pay. Where all your foes will cower in fear. Well, we won't at the moment. We're still trying to uphold the light over here, Torvald. We are still trying to uphold the light. It does pay to just mouse over all of the ores that you see on your map, because occasionally you will find some... You will see a corium deposit. And corium... I think corium is actually still, even now, worth a bit of money. Even now. Now, what have we got up here? Let's see the air elementals. I have not yet found a single air elemental. We've got storm ragers everywhere, but it's not storm ragers. And then I got an enraged crusher up there on the hill, so it's not him either. I've got ore down here, but that's right in the middle of the cleft-hoof bulls, although I could probably do with it. See if we can get that without disturbing them. Nope, we can't get it without disturbing them. One bull has decided to come along and have a go. We've got a cleft-hoof pet over there. I want to have a look and see if we'll go and we'll do combat with that pet in just a second. Go on. Fat stained fur. Storm rages are no good to us. So we've got a cleft-hoof runt over here, although those are all grey. Well, there's a green there, but we don't have this one right here. We've got a white quality level 17, so this is no good to us. Forfeit. Okay. Right, we don't want that. I'm not going to kill it, though. I'm going to let that one I'm going to suffer that one to live. Suffer my enemy to live, even though it taunted me and led me astray. I'm starting, like, Storm Ragers are not the ones that we want. They're not air elementals. Air elementals are actually air elementals, as far as I know. And we have yet to find an air elemental. Now, I've got some stuff up here in Laughing Skull Ruins. So that's the air elementals up there. Wormel Shaman, Wormel Reaver, and Zorbo the Advisor. We'll go and take those. Air elementals, more air elementals over there, or potentially a big lot of them over there. There's also these here on the lake. So we're going to go in here first. To the Laughing Skull Courtyard. There seems to be a lot of bodies around here and not much else. It's not very useful. Here we go. We've got Shaman and Reavers. This is the ones that we want. And there is a quest. Oh, yes, that's the Ring of Blood quest. Remember the Ring of Blood now. What time is it? Ooh, shiny. Okay, we're definitely going after that. Definitely want to grab that one. Can I grab it? Are you going to let me get this or not? I'm not asking for much. Go away. Climb off the mount. Get that one. Yes, we have another Corium Vein. We've added another Corium Vein to our title, to our total, and we will make our escape. We'll go back there to that one. I'm not going to do that one just yet. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go over this way, and we're going to deal with some of this stuff around the lake. And then we will go back home and turn those in. We'll also, from the lake, we're going to go down this way. We're not going to speak to Altruist just yet either. So it's these here around this lake that I want to deal with. And then I want to go down there to the air elemental gas and see if we can do that one. If it's available. Well, if we can find any of them. And we'll leave it at that. So that is actually Fell Iron would be quite useful. We want that still for leveling up our skill. I mean, we don't really need to worry too much about our Outland engineering because we're going to be moving on soon. But still, I do want to level them up. I do like the idea of leveling up some of them. Professions at low level, unless you're planning to spend a lot of time working with a character, they're not kind of as crucial as they once were. No, they used to have a bigger part in it. So we've got a load of Merkblood Raiders over here. Now, these guys are part of the Broken, but they've they've done things differently. Taken a different path. So I want to go in here. Kurenai. I would have been killed had you not come along, stranger. They have already murdered so many Kurenai in their search for a lost relic. What they seek is the totem of Kardash. Why they think we would know anything about this totem, I cannot understand. Is a totem not an orcish implement by nature? This information must be taken back to Arachron. Perhaps he knows why Merkblood are kidnapping Kurenai and torturing them for information regarding an orcish device. Let's go before more come. It's an ambush. Defend yourselves. I can do that. Merkblood Brute. He is a brutish fellow, isn't he? Right, well, I'll take down the raider first. Let me throw that down on the ground. There we go. Right, there's one of them down. There's another one down. Oh, there's more of them. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Mind you, they're fairly squidgy. Considering that they're supposed to be brutes, they are fairly squidgy. Come here, Blueskin. You don't stand a chance. Haha. We must leave before more alert. Oh, great. Free the Kurenai captive. Have I got to... It's an escort quest. It's an escort quest. I hate escort quests. I do not like escort quests because they just wander into death all the time. They're useless. Right, well, we'll do this because it does mean that we can take down the raiders at the same time, so we might be able to kill two birds with one stone with this quest. Plus, I do want to get the quest done. Right, I'm going to take you to there. Not sure how far. We've got scavengers over here. I've got Sunspring villagers. I've got to burn those corpses, actually. That's one of the other things we had to do. We've got to use that to burn the corpses. Take those. The scavengers are actually really, really easy to take down. They're like super quick. Yeah, super quick. Just like that. And you can also use them when you're farming the powder. Oh, that takes 10 seconds. We better get back out here and get on with the leading him out. Otherwise, he's going to be ambushed again. So, if you're going after the Oshugun powder, I can't remember why you needed the Oshugun crystal powder. But there, you do also need to do that.
I'm out of range.
Where do you think you're going? Kill them all. No, you're not going to kill me. I'm better than that. I am better than that. Come over here. Face me. Don't get behind me. That's just rude. That's underhanded rogue tactics, and I won't put up with it. I won't stand for it. Underhanded rogue tactics are unacceptable. Up ahead is a road to Telar. We will split up when we reach the fork, as they will surely send more Moke Blood after us. Hopefully, one of us makes it back to Telar alive. Well, hopefully, one of us will. Go on. Off your trot. If you could, like, off your trot any time now. Honestly, I don't mind. Any time. You take your time, dude. You take your time. There's no rush whatsoever. No pressure to get this right. Farewell, stranger. Your heroics will be remembered by my people. Now hurry to Telar. Okay, that's that bit done. I need to burn corpses and do other stuff. So what do we got here? We got stamina and versatility on that one. So I'm just going to go up here. We got one more. There was another body down there that I seen. I need a couple of... Yeah, there was another body in here. So we just chuck that one down. There. I've got 6 scavengers I'm going to get and 2 more raiders. It's actually fairly easy.
It's too far away.
That won't take long at all. So there's one raider. Actually, those over there, they're purifiers. That's different. I'm not interested in them. But I am interested in these scavengers over here. I am interested in these. Bring that one back over here, though. And then pop that down. And then do the whole shield thing. And the scavengers do not last very long. Scavengers are very, very good for taking down... For getting crystal powder. If you want lots of crystal powder... The key to getting crystal powder is to come down here to this ring of scavengers and getting a whole lot. Alright? You come in there like that, and then you throw down an AoE, and you can take them down so ridiculously fast. It's like, yeah, see, look at that. Get the whole lot. And it's very, very quick. So then we got one purifier left there in the middle. Easily done. Plus, we got some Sunspring villagers floating around here. Well, kicking around here. They do also float in the lake, if I remember correctly. You can go and burn them in the lake. There's a raider there that I want to get. I'll call him over. Oops. Call him over like that. There. Right. We'll fight you a minute. Take you down. And then we'll also get this Sunspring raider right here. Liquid fire. Because you can use that in the lake on the bodies that are floating in the lake. Clean that up as well. Get you, and I've got... Well, I've done the solving the problem bit. I've just got to do the other bit now. Which is that, and am I going to mount? Nope, I am not going to mount up.
I don't have a target.
Right, we've got a couple of extra raiders here to take down. I don't remember if there was another quest in here or not. I know we had that escort quest. Pretty sure I do end up having to come back here, but I can never remember anymore. It's been so long. There was like... if you leveled lots of characters, there was always like an optimal way to go through, and you knew when to go and do each little bit, because you'd have the extra quests, and you could go through and you do them all as efficiently as it is humanly possible. But yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember what the efficient ways of doing it are. You right there are just a putrefier, so all I want to do is burn that one there. Yes. Autor. So I do have to go back, and I do have to get him at some point. So I'll leave him alone for a minute. Throw the liquid fire onto that one, and... if I climb out of here... we'll leave the rest of those villagers alone for a minute, and we'll come down here. I've got 4 more that I need to find. 4 more bodies. I can find another... You just go into the lake and get the rest. Look, see? Sunspring villagers right there. They're floating around in the lake, so you can... It's probably easier just to do the ones in the lake. We've got lake surgers that you've got to deal with in here. There is a quest that you do later, as far as I remember, where you also have to go after the lake surgers. That was another thing you had to do. So I'm just going to pop the liquid fire down and burn that one up. And then while that one's recharging, we've got more over the other side. Queue up, and then I can go over this way. I've got some more villagers. There's quite a few of them over here. There's number 9. And then I got number 10 right there. That one right there. Just a villager with a broom in their hand who met their untimely demise. There was no need for it. There was absolutely no need for it. Right, there's a putrefied. I'm pretty sure I have to go after them as well. Right, there is a lot of stuff you have to go over. That's a mudfish school there. We don't want that. So we've done those. I'm not going to go and see Altruis, but I am going to go that way there to the air elemental one, which is down here. And we'll see if we can find some air elementals down here. We haven't been able to find any on the other suggested locations, which suggests to me that maybe they've removed them. They've cleared them out. This right here, though, there is a whole load more stuff over this side, because this is like a big area. You've got like a whole load of quests right there that start up, and there's quest chains to do in there as well, and this is all to do with the Consortium. The Consortium are basically traveling merchants, and they are what introduced transmogrification into the game, and void storage, and all kinds of other things. Services that you've got to pay a lot of money for. Banthar, right there. There's a couple of others of these great big ones. They used to be 3-man elites, and I used to love them. Living Are you what? I don't think even the Living Cyclones are the ones that we want. So where is... Please tell me the Living Cyclones are the ones that I want. Anyway, those big guys, the 3-man quests, I used to love those. You had those that wandered around. Yes! Oh no. The Howling Wind. This amorphous mass of elemental air is speaking to you in a language that you cannot understand. You believe the language to be the tongue of the elements, Kalimag. Perhaps someone at the throne of the elements could shed some insight on this unusual find. They might be able to. They may be able to help us out. The Living Cyclone does not have it. And there, Dern the Hungerer, that was a 5-man. You had him over there, who was a 3-man. You had several of the 3-man ones. He was a 5-man quest, and he was one that was actually probably the only one in the zone that you couldn't just go and solo. I don't think I was ever able to solo Dern the Hungerer. I was able to solo all the others, but I couldn't solo that one. He was always a bit of a challenge. But now you can see they've removed his elite status as well. None of them are elite status. It does disappoint me that not one single one of them anymore has got this elite status about them any longer. It's a sad day, but Living Cyclone right there, look. It says there, not the Howling Wind. Oh, I got a thing over there. Enraged Crushers up here. It's not the guys up on the top. So where am I supposed to get these air elementals from? I'm not seeing any anywhere. Oh, no, I did get one. I got 1 of 3 air elemental gas, which means that the Storm Rager must have been the right one. I just missed picking it up, didn't I? Hang on, no, I want bag. Howling Wind, it wasn't that. It wasn't that either. Motive Air. Oh, of course, it's a quest item, isn't it? Right. Let me drop down here. That's actually agitated the Cleft Hoof at the same time. It's quite part of the master plan, but still, we'll go with it and we'll take them both down. Living Cyclone. So maybe the storm elementals that we've been seeing around are actually the right ones. It's just a very rare drop. off of the air elementals, which is why we haven't been able to get it. Let's see. That motive air, it's not that. The Oshugun primordial... No, so it's... Yeah, that is the case. It would appear that it's just quite a rare drop, and that's why we haven't yet found it. I've been busy looking for these elementals, and I've been going past a whole load of them. It is the Storm Ragers, and the other ones like that. It's just that we haven't been... We've been leaving them because I didn't actually realise they were the right ones. Let's get you as well. Like that, and I'll start taking these down here. I'm not going to go after loads of these. We'll just pick them up as and when we see them, rather than me going after loads and loads of them. I think it'll be quicker and easier if we do it like that. So we've got the Aged Cleft Hoof right there. Let me just do that a second. And then... Oop, pop down the... I do keep forgetting about Consecration on the ground. Keep that running. Okay. Air Elemental Gas. I got 2 of them. I've actually completed that quest. That is awesome. How far away are we? He's over there. Telar is there. We're going to boogie on down Great Father Winter style. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Let me turn around a minute. There we go. And boogie on down. There we go. Look at that. I love the hat. I love the hat. He's so happy. Look how cheerful he is when he's doing it. Such a broad smile on his face as he makes a complete and total fool of himself. We'll run out here. We're going to go and turn in the one quest that we've got over the other side and find someone. Return to Arachron in Telar. So we've got several quests that we can go and turn in. But I'm going to go and I'm going to do stopping the spread, solving the problem. I must have them. That one. We're going to go and turn this one in a minute. And we're going to do the next little bit. And then we're going to call it quits in today's episode. And then we'll come back and we'll turn in all the other quests that we've done. We've got Oshugun over here. Which we find out, actually. Because it looks like a giant crystal that's just there. But you actually find out... later on in Draenor, which is the level 95 to 100. Yeah. Oh, 90 to 100. Level 90 to 100 in the ground over here. You actually... It's over here. It's right there, I think it is. But you actually find out that it is not what you originally thought. It is not just a giant crystal in the ground. But this is... I don't know how long after it is right here. It's time has definitely passed quite a lot. Right, got gas. Excellent. Now just a few adjustments, and this thing will be good as new. Oh, yes, your key. Here you go. By the way, the Jumpatron still has a few kinks that I need to work out. Just be careful. Now that you've been initiated, I want you to get me that egg. Use the Jumpatron and try to hit the nest dead center, but be careful. Bodily injury or serious permanent damage may occur from a bad jump.
Glad I could help.
Right, now, you get onto the Jumpatron. The idea is that you use the Jumpatron and you have to land on the eggs up there so that you can steal the egg. Now, obviously, we could just fly up there, but that is not using the Jumpatron. So, yeah, you can't steer. You can't steer at all. You're floating safely. The unit must have malfunctioned. This is what it does. This is the infuriating thing about this thing, is that it does send you in the wrong direction. I don't know if it... Is there... Yeah, it's not... How did you do it then? Pretty sure it didn't used to give you like a floating debuff. So we've done that. I can't remember how to actually use the thing. Do I have to maybe you have to stand on it. I've got this debuff at the moment. There. And then you stand on it. Like that. That's how you do it. You stand on it, and then you use it, and it kind of sends you in different directions, but you're constantly, like, floating and missing it, and it gets really, really frustrating, because you just can't get the thing to work properly. So you get down beside it here, you climb onto it, and you try and get yourself lined up, with the eggs. And then use it like that. So we were in the middle. And you can't... You've got no directional control, right? I can turn, but I've got no actual control over it. And it gets so infuriating. Going down. Fall 65 yards without dying. Yeah, it's very easy to get that achievement with this particular quest. But anyway, we fly up here. It's a lot easier. So then attempt to... Severed Talon of the Matriarch. That's the other bit. Oh, there's the Matriarch. Over there, look.
I can't attack that target.
Come here. I'm on your nest.
I can't attack that.
I can't attack
I can't
that.
attack that target.
Right, that's good for you, but come over here. Matriarch.
I can't attack that.
You
I can't attack that target. I can't attack that.
at long last, finally. I didn't realize you took so long to float down. Right, we need to take this one out as well. I forgot about this bit. I just remembered the infuriating bit with the jump thing. You just could never get to work. You spend ages messing around with that, trying to get it to work. So many people I know would just leave that quest until level 70 and come back when they could fly, and just fly onto it instead. So, yeah. We've experienced some of the extreme frustration that can occur in this game. There we go. We've got that one. The Severed Talon of the Matriarch, so we can turn this one in.
What's up?
Did I mention my love for eggs? Well, it's no egg. Hey, I love chicken too. I'll just chomp right through this ginormous talon. Thanks! So we can have critical strike and versatility. Crit is actually good for us now, because it does convert. Or we can have haste on there. That's a holy specialization, really. We'll go with that one, because that's pretty much a boost all the way.
Keep it real.
Nomad's Woven Cloak. Need to do that. Right. Turn you round there, and we'll have a look at our cloaks. We've got the white cloak on at the moment. There's our new one. Put that one on. That looks quite good, actually. I like this new cloak. And it does give us a boost as well. Okay, let's mount up and let's get going. We want to fly back over to Telar. And that is all we're going to do today. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please hit down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. In the next episode, we will turn in all the quests that we can turn in down here. And we will carry on with these. We've then also got a load of quests to do up round there in Spirit Fields, where the Consortium are. And we've got more quests to do up there. We've got those to do up there, plus we've got the ruins, the burning, what's it, the circle of blood, I think it is. That one to do up there. And we've got the Nezingwari Safari to do. So you've got quest hubs everywhere on here. You've got the quest hub, big quest hub here, another quest hub over there. There's one there with the Safari. There's another little quest hub up there. There's a lot of stuff to do in the Grand, right? You've got a huge amount of stuff to do, and we're halfway through level 69. So like I said, we are going to get quite high in level on this before we're finished. Let's go up here. We haven't actually been upstairs. We go all the way up here, and we will rest up here. So you got some beds up here. It's a bit open plan. I prefer my bedroom to be a little bit more private. Got to be honest. But still, we can go and have a look at it. Let's go over here. Do our makeup. Apparently we're not allowed to do our makeup up here. There's nothing up here. Fine. Okay, until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.